Have you ever woken up in the dead of night with a terrifying, beautiful certainty that this reality is not your home? That whisper is not fear. It is memory. It is your divine soul, a spark of the infinite source called the monad, remembering it is trapped in a human body inside a spiritual prison. The man you know as Jesus did not come to be worshipped. He came with the blueprint for escape. His true message was hidden to keep you asleep. What you are about to hear is the key that has been buried for 2,000 years. If you are ready to see the Bible and your own soul in a completely new light, keep listening. And as you do, if a familiar verse suddenly reveals a deeper, hidden meaning to you, let me know in the comments by saying hidden treasure. Your true origin is not this earth. It is pure consciousness, the monad, the I am from Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. You are a fragment of this source. But ancient texts reveal a shocking creation story. A flawed, ignorant being called the Demiurge, unaware of the higher realms, fashioned this material world. Its rulers, the Archons, enforce the laws of physics, time, and one critical law, spiritual amnesia. You are their hybrid creation, an eternal spirit placed in a mortal body, your memory wiped at birth. This is the Incarnation Trap. You feel it in the endless chase for validation, the anxiety of time, and the profound feeling that you are never truly enough. Jesus entered this reality not as its warden, but as a liberator. His own words, even in the traditional Bible, prove this. In John chapter 10, verse 34, he declared, "Is it not written in your law, I have said you are gods?" In Luke chapter 17, verse 21, he revealed, "The kingdom of God is within you." His mission was not to create followers, but to awaken equals. The title Christ points to a state of God consciousness he embodied, and he promised you could do even greater works in John chapter 14, verse 12. His I am statements are the master key. When he said, "I am the light of the world," in John chapter 8, verse 12, or "Before Abraham was, I am," in John chapter 8, verse 58, he was pointing past his own person to the primordial consciousness of the monad. He was holding up a mirror to your own divine nature, hidden beneath your name and your story. After Jesus, his direct path of awakening was systematically hijacked and turned into a religion of control. This was the prison's final, masterful lock. His revolutionary teaching that the kingdom is within you was changed to a distant kingdom in the sky, accessible only after death. His declaration of "you are gods" was inverted into the doctrine of "you are sinners." Liberation through self-knowledge was replaced with salvation through belief in external doctrines. The empowering I am, a state to realize, became the worship of He is, a person to obey. The cross was twisted from a transcendent demonstration that consciousness survives death into a story of blood sacrifice to appease a distant, angry God. This entire structure creates perpetual guilt, fosters dependency, and skillfully keeps you looking outside yourself for a salvation that can only ever be found within.
But the path was not destroyed, only hidden. Now here is your practical guide out. It begins with sacred rebellion. Honor that deep feeling that something is profoundly wrong with the surface world. Have the courage to question every belief you were ever handed. From there, move to gnosis over belief. Sit in silence for just 5 minutes. Ask, who is aware right now? Do not answer with your mind. Feel for the space of awareness that is listening. That is your first taste of direct knowing, your first step out of the mental prison. The next phase is shadow alchemy. When fear, anger, or shame erupts within you, do not run. Place a hand gently on your heart. Simply say, "I allow this feeling to be here." Breathe. This act of compassionate awareness integrates the trapped energy that your inner demons, your personal archons, use against you. Following this is the work of ego dissolution. In moments of stress, pause and ask, to whom is this happening? Trace the feeling back from the thought to the thinker. Gently collapse the mental story into the silent, observing source behind it all. Then, shift your seat of consciousness with heart center activation. 3 times a day, pause to breathe deeply into the center of your chest. Feel for a sense of peace or expansion. Make your next small decision from this quiet, centered space, not from the noise of the anxious mind. This culminates in abiding as I am. Each morning, before you move or name your day, dwell in the pure, wordless sense of being. That simple presence is the monad knowing itself as you. Your task is to anchor into that feeling and let it be the undercurrent of your entire day. To live free in this controlled world, you must become a secret agent of light. This means understanding that your cultivated inner peace in the midst of chaos is itself a revolutionary act. It requires practicing information dietetics, consciously consuming only what fosters unity and understanding, not division and fear. Your role is to build resonance, not futile resistance. Create small, authentic circles of truth and support. Remember, your personal liberation is not a selfish act. Every single person who awakens weakens the control grid for everyone. You become a living bridge, and your very presence makes it easier for others to remember. If you're building a community like this, share the word resonance in the comments to connect with others on the same path. The prison walls are made of agreed-upon thoughts. The warden is the internal voice that insists you are only human, only a sinner, only separate. The key was left hidden in plain sight within the gospel for 2,000 years. It is the I am. Your deep, aching longing for home is not a brokenness. It is the monad itself, calling its own spark back. The doubt and resistance you feel is the system's final defense mechanism. It means you are winning. Your mission begins in this very moment. Tonight, before you sleep, set aside all you think you know. Ask with your entire being, who am I really? Then listen. Do not think. Listen to the vast, loving silence that answers. That silence is not empty. That silence is everything. That silence is home. And you have never, for one single moment, ever left it. If this truth has ignited a remembering within you, declare it now. In the comments below, type the word awaken. Plant your flag. Find your tribe. Your awakening is our awakening. I will see you there.